On Breitbart, it says global food prices increased in September, reached a decade high. Global food prices have reached a decade high and increased for the second month in a row in September, according to a Thursday report from the FDA, or the Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO. Food Prices Index, which measures the monthly change in international prices of a basket of food commodities, averaged 130.0 points in September 2021. That rate is 32.1 points higher than the same month last year and up 1.5 points from August. The FFPI has not reached these levels since 2011 when it hit 131.9. The increase was largely spurred by tightening supply conditions and robust demand for staples such as wheat and palm oil, the FAO reported. Vegetable oil prices have skyrocketed and brought on by robust global demand combined with the persistent migrant labor shortages. Yeah, I don't know how there's shortages when there's millions of them running across the border illegally every day. In Malaysia, the overall FAO vegetable oil price index averaged 168.6 points in September, which is about 60% above its earlier level and up 2.9 points or 1.7% from August. FAO's cereal price index averaged 132.5 points in September, up 2.6% from August to 28.5 points, which is 27.3% above its level from the same month last year. Among the major cereals, world prices increased the most in September, up almost 4% month on month and as much as 41% year on year, according to the report, which blamed tightening export availabilities and high demand on raising prices. Now, all those ships that are sitting out there waiting to be unloaded that Biden and the deep state have ordered to not be unloaded, I'm sure has got a lot to do with it. Dairy and sugar also saw price increases, while meat prices were more aligned with August prices. Massive supply chain disruptions, raising freight costs, and labor shortages are also exacerbating the issue, leading some companies to raise their prices to pay suppliers and turn a profit. The Biden regime's member of the Council of Economics Advisors admitted the United States could experience higher than normal inflation well into the next year, despite earlier assurances that it would work itself out in the coming months. The former Vice President Biden's inflation is reportedly costing average American households $175 per month. Oh my word. And the more this tax and spend liberal is allowed to get away with this, the more our prices are going to go up. All right, on Just the News, it says Tesla joins corporate tech Californians to Texas exodus with Musk citing mandates housing costs. In December, tech giants Oracle and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise each announced moving their respective headquarters to Texas from California's Silicon Valley. Tesla's owner, Elon Musk, has officially announced he's the headquarters for his electric vehicle company from California to Texas, citing COVID-19 lockdown orders and high housing prices among his top reasons for relocation. I don't blame you. I moved from California myself about 20 years ago, and I'm not going back. And not until they straighten that state out. The billionaire entrepreneur had vowed for roughly a year to make the move. In December, Musk said he personally moved to Texas to be near the new Tesla factory that is manufacturing Tesla's Cybertruck. His company, SpaceX, launches rockets from Texas. Musk made the announcement about the move Thursday at the company's annual shareholder meeting, according to the New York Times. The new headquarters will be in Austin. However, Musk still plans to keep and expand the factory in Fremont, California, where production was suspended during the height of the pandemic, because of local mandates. He also said the high housing cost has resulted in too long commutes for some employees and suggested the California plant had limited growth ability. There's a limit on how big you can scale in the Bay Area, he said, according to the Times. In December, tech giants Oracle and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise each announced moving their respective headquarters to Texas from Silicon Valley. Interesting. All right. And on the Daily Mail, I got them. Bodycam captures moment Texas deputy finds 3 kids, all aged under 7, who had been lost in a forest for more than 24 hours before promising to get them all cheeseburgers. Montgomery County Sheriff's Deputy Sergeant Jason Smith rescued 3 kids who were lost in the Sam Houston National Forest. Kids went missing last Thursday after they wandered off a main trail to play in a dirt creek. They got lost and took shelter under a fallen tree until a Good Samaritan who had learned they were missing went searching the woods the morning of October 1st. Once the volunteer found the kids, he contacted authorities, who then sent Sergeant Smith in to bring the group to safety. According to police, the kids left their homes during the day last Thursday. Eventually, when their parents realized none of them were accounted for, they called deputies. Body camera footage shows the moment a Texas cop rescued 3 children who got lost in the Sam Houston National Forest for more than 24 hours. Video shows Montgomery County Sheriff's Deputy Sergeant Jason Smith calling out to the kids, 2 age 6 and 1 7, last Friday morning. They were accompanied by a Good Samaritan who had found them in the woods. I got him! I have the kids," Sergeant Smith said into his radio after instructing the group to come to him. "I have all 3 children." The trio had gotten lost in the forest after they veered from the main trail to play in a dry creek. The sheriff's officer told KPRC-TV that they were all uninjured. They had taken shelter under a fallen tree overnight, police say, where they remained until they were rescued. According to the police, the kids left their home during the day to play with each other last Thursday. Eventually, when their parents realized the children were not at any of their homes, they called deputies. The children had apparently gotten lost after embarking on a commonly used trail that connects their residences. The trail is often used by neighborhood kids, so the kids stay off the main road, Montgomery County Sheriff's deputies say. Let's see. Oh, it's a 10-minute video. I'll play a few minutes for you guys.
Come on, can y'all come to me? Come to me. Yeah, come to me. There's an opening right here. Come on, kids, come to me. 8206, I got him. 8206, I'm going to bring them out the same way I came in. So we're going to come out on 224. Come on, Timmy. You good, brother, you good. It took me a minute. Six. I have the kids. If you want to track my radio location, I'm going to take them out to 224 and have MCHD come over there. You want to hold my hand? We'll get out of here. Cold. Come on. Cold. This little fella is like, put the jacket on him. Here, you want my jacket? Can you wad it up? His hands, look at his hands. They were down in the creek bottom all night. I sweater, I put it on.
Thank the Lord they found those kids and that a bunch of pedophiles didn't have those. Jeez. You never know anymore. It's just getting really, really bad. Thank God a lot's being done about it. There's been a lot of arrests and a lot more coming. Over 300,000 indictments out there sealed. And they're starting to unseal them. At any rate, thought that was good news that those children were found and they were all in good spirits. What a scary place for a bunch of young children to be lost. I couldn't even imagine at 6 and 7 years old being stuck in a jungle like that overnight. It had to have been horrific for them, soaking wet and cold. Thank the Lord that He kept them protected and there weren't any consequences of their actions. Well, this is Don V. We're broadcasting out of Arizona. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Looks like we're broadcasting under sunny skies. A little wind here today. Still going to be maybe 70, 72. I don't know. We'll take it. It's fall. Feels like winter, though. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. We're out of here.